FlossTube, how are you? It's Colleen, Rebel Stitcher, and her handsome sidekick, Albus. I'm happy to report Albus is feeling much better from last video. He had some tummy troubles because he snuck into my son Walker's room and stole one of those Diablo fire, like one chip in a box, I dare you to eat it kind of potato chip. So that seems to have passed and he's back to his normal snuggly sweet self. I wanted to welcome I guess I should say this is FlossTube number 68 and this is a channel about cross stitch. I want to welcome all my OG subscribers and viewers, and also new viewers and subscribers. I've gotten a lot of messages that of new people that just kind of found the channel and are actually going back and rewatching from the beginning. And again, my apologies and just a PSA warning, that much sarcasm in one sitting might be too much. So make sure you break it up. So anyway, that's that. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And if you haven't, hit the little buttony thing. Anyway, it's getting close to Halloween around here, and I have been noticing some kind of weird stuff happening in this neighborhood vicinity. And I don't know if it's because of Halloween or a full moon or just fall weather or what, but I did manage to get some of this stuff on video. So I'm gonna pause this and insert the video clip that I did get so you can see what I'm talking about. But there's some weird stuff happening around here. Stay tuned. Some weird stuff, huh? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little fun. I also wanted to report that the winner of last week's giveaway, excuse me, the Jasmine custom bags dinosaur Christmas project bag. She got back to me and I mailed it out to her, so she should be getting it any day if she hasn't already. And so, yay, and congratulations again, Tammy, for winning. I have been stitching a fair amount this since I last did a video. I have a finish, I have a new start, and I worked on a couple whips. And so I'll start with a finish first. This is from the case of Tales of the Body Snatchers of why Halloween stitching, Colleen is stitching Christmas. Who knows? But this is the chart, Frosty's Night Out by Blackbird Designs. I did make some changes to this, and I'll show you what I did. The most noticeable is it's charted on Murky, and I stitched it on tarnish, 18 count tarnish by Picture This Plus. Here's this sweet little snowman. I just love him. I'm gonna send him off to Barbara, actually, so Jan or Susan can make him into a little pillow for me. But he is just the sweetest thing. I know my white stitches aren't as good as Stephanie's, but look at that. That's pretty good for me. This is not the called for colors. I kind of used those as suggestions and just pulled from stash. But let's see, these are the changes I made. The broom handle is charted in the same pink as the scarf, and to me it just got lost. You could see it. You could see it here. It's kind of bizarre. I don't understand a pink broom handle anyway, and it kind of went all zigzaggy and just stopped at his boot. So I changed it up a little bit. I made it a wood tone stick and I brought it down to here. It just seemed less bunchy and just aesthetically made more sense to me. But here he is. He's a cute little man. I didn't add the initials like it suggests. I know who stitched it. I don't need to do that. But I'm super excited. He's done. I think I finished him in record time for me because I suffer from start-itis lately. I'm just starting everything and not finishing anything. And I don't care. I'm down for it. Whatever makes you happy. That's what stitching is for, right? It's not a job. So I'm going to put him in the mail and send him off so Jan or Susan can turn him into an adorable little pillow for me. So that was my finish. I do have, I think, let's see, 2 whips and a new start. And I just want to clarify in case there's anybody new. I was talking to my friend Dallas, who is the potter that makes the amazing tops for those scissor holders, who, by the way, has been firing some and sent me pictures. I should be getting them next week. So then I just have to match them up with vessels that I have been collecting and kind of marry the two. Holy moly, if you thought that first batch was pretty, wait till you see the stuff she's been working on. If there's not a feeding frenzy for these, I have no idea. They are gorgeous. So if you missed out the first time on the flower frogs, stay tuned. I will post about it on Instagram before they go live, just to give everybody a heads up. So anyway, I digress. Dallas was we were talking, and she's like, yeah, this whips. I'm thinking that you were talking about something completely different. So I think she was picturing WHIPS, and whip in cross stitch world is an abbreviation or an acronym for works in progress. So we all take that sort of stuff for granted that everybody speaks the cross stitch lingo, but there's always new stitchers and new people in the community. So it's nice to have a little reminder like, oh yeah, let's speak in English so everybody can understand. So my works in progress. This is in my official Halloween Virgin No More project bag, stitched by Jen. This came about, this Sal, because our friend Genevieve has never stitched Halloween before this project. And my friend Susie and I said, we have to fix this. So we let Genevieve pick a pattern that she liked. And so the hashtag is hashtag Halloween Virgin No More Sale. So if you want to stitch this with us, use the hashtag so we can follow along. If you're a Halloween virgin and want to stitch for the first time, use the hashtag. It's been super fun. But the chart is this by Carriage House Samplings, the Halloween seed sack. So this, I started ahead of time on this one, and then I stopped because Genevieve lives in Canada, so sometimes the supplies take longer to get to her, and I felt bad since we did this sale for her. I figured she should be able to participate with us, so I slowed down. But now she's cruising on her, so I felt safe to pick it back up. So this is what I have stitched on so far. I finished this little owl, other than the bottom of his tail kind of extends down below that stem. That's a stem of a pumpkin, and he has little bird feet. I have to put those in. But this is on 16 count relic by Picture This Plus, and it's the called for DMC. Susie and Genevieve are living the high life, stitching with the called for silks. I'm a peasant and I really don't care about the difference. DMC treats me just fine. So I finished my little owl and I started on the pumpkin stem. This is a super fun stitch. Here's my Albus Fan Club needle minder. And I love it, and I love the grungy fabric. It's showing up pretty good on here on camera. I just wanted it to have that grungy old seed sack look. So that was the first whip I worked on, or works in progress. The second one, I was so worried that I lost, when I thought I lost my big tote bag, and I knew I had whips in there, and for some reason I thought my Halloween Quaker by Leela's Studio, for some reason I thought that was in there. If I had any sense whatsoever, I could have just looked in my bins with my whips. I even have one just for Halloween whips. It was in there. I don't know, but for some reason I didn't go the extra step to look. So I don't know why I'm telling you that, except I pulled Lila's Studio, Halloween Quaker. I forget. I think everybody was saying Lila, and then we all found out it's Leela, or opposite of that. I think it's Leela. I'm not sure. I want to be respectful of the designer because she's super talented. But this is what I was working on. I didn't get a ton done, but I was such a joy. I don't know why this got put in timeout, because I love this piece. I love Quaker motifs. This is on Murky. I think it's 18 count Murky by Picture This Plus. Here's my vintage witch needle minder. You can find it on the shop. Rebel Stitcher Designs. No, God, I do that every time. It's www.rebelstitcher.com. Oh, I'm the worst salesperson. I would never hire me. Anyway, I'm working on this witch here. This all the called for threads except for 310. If any chart says 310, I substitute Anchor Black in. I'm a coverage nut, so Anchor Black covers way better than DMC 310. And I stitch everything, no matter if it's 18 or 16 count, with 2 strands of floss, except if it's 14 count, then I do 3 strands, because like I said, I am a coverage nut. So this is what I'm working on. I've been working down on the witch a little bit. So that was that works in progress. And then, let's see, looking at my notes, I had a new start. And it's my only haul. I've been good. I think I have a Fabric of the Month club coming. I got a notification, but it hasn't arrived. I also ordered 1 or 2 things from Amazon that haven't arrived. So, you know, the ebbs and flows are shopping. So anyway, this is my new start. You can get it off of Etsy. It's by, I guess it goes either way. It's by Landscapes Are Boring is the name of the designer in the shop on Etsy. And this is meant to be finished in a hoop. And so it's either No Bones Day or Bones Day. The backstory of this is, I'm going to sound like a grouchy old lady. I don't do TikTok, nor do I want to do TikTok. My wife is on it all the time. Our dear friend Megan is. They're always trying to get me on it. They've finally given up. I don't want to learn anything new. I don't want to learn a new platform. If it's really that exciting, they can send me a link and I'll look at it. So anyway, somehow Bones No Bones guy has permeated pop culture and has seeped its way into my consciousness, even though I don't do TikTok. I mean, last episode I said I can't see with my glasses. Glasses aren't good enough. I need magnification. This episode, I'm like, I don't do TikTok, nor do I want to learn anything new. So I sound like the biggest grouchy old lady. Next episode, it's going to be like, I sprayed kids with a hose and told them to get off my lawn. But anyway, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close. Some kids deserve it. Anyway, so what Bones No Bones is, for those of you who live in a hole like me, is there's this guy and he adopted a pug named Noodles when I think he was like about 7.5 years old. He is now 13 years old and just absolutely adorable. And every day this guy's like, okay, he films his dog laying in this big gushy bed. He's like, we're gonna find out if Noodles is a bones or no bones day. And so he kind of picks him up and he's like, and if he flops over like immediately, it's a no bones day. And if he stays upright, it's a bones day. And the principles, it's kind of like a cyber mood ring. It really doesn't mean anything, but they're saying a bones day is a good day. Treat yourself. Get the extra scoop of ice cream. A no bones day is like, take it easy. You know, maybe don't do anything super risky, whatever. You know, it really doesn't mean anything. It's just super adorable and I love everything about it. It warms my cold dead heart that this senior pug is living his best life, and it's just something that kind of brings everybody together and is like, oh, is it a bones or a no bones day? So with my daughter's love of pugs, I had to stitch this. That's actually what she's being for Halloween, is a pug. So anyway, enough yapping. This is my start on it. So I started on the no bones day side, and here's his little ear, and then this will be his face, and I think that's his paw. So he's laying off to the side, and it's just DMC. This is 18 count Jody fabric from Steel City Stitchers. This is as far as I've gotten. This chart unfortunately has a lot of fractional stitches, which are kind of a pain, especially because it tells you to stitch it on Ada. That's how they chart it. But I don't think all the fractional stitches are necessarily needed. So I'm kind of recharting it as I go, and if it doesn't need a fractional, I'm just kind of going without it. But so that's my beginning on Mr. No Bones or Bones Day. And I think it's a really cute design because if you finish it in a hoop, you can do it, you know, upright or turn it either way. So that's that. I don't know if I'm going to finish it anytime soon because it's kind of, like I said, with those fractional stitches, it's kind of a pain and there's a lot of back stitching. But anyway, that's my stitching for this week. Let's see. This weekend is Halloween, one of my absolute favorite holidays. I hope everybody has a good time. They give out, if you get trick-or-treaters, I hope they're adorable. Give out lots of good candy. If you're going to parties, I hope you have good costumes. This year, I told you Etta wanted to dress as a pug. Walker, we couldn't get an answer out of him about what he wanted to be. And then a couple days ago, he came up to us and said he just settled on his costume and he wants to be the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know where that he came up with this, but I'm totally here for it. So we ordered some like 90s like neon color block clothes, and I think it's adorable. I think it's really cute. So I think every house he stops to should make him rap the theme song if he wants candy. That's just my 2 cents. And so Nicole has an event at work that we have to go to, and it's like a trunk or treat thing. And so we're all dressing up. Nicole is dressing up as a Gryffindor Quidditch player. She's got the robe and the Nimbus 2000 and the jersey and the knee-high socks. It looks super cute. So that's that. And then you guys saw my Halloween costume in the video earlier, and I'm just hoping it's going to be cold weather or I will be sweating my, well, I guess it'd be like a sweat lodge, maybe I'll lose some weight. But anyway, that's my Halloween costume. It's the Bigfoot. And I guess that's all. I'm just gonna keep stitching whatever calls to me this week. And Boris is barking. I guess I should go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. And Albus, say goodbye to the peoples. Right there. Say goodbye to the peoples. Bye, peoples. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.